And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. You made it to another fantastic, thank God you're back episode of This Is the Future.
And unfortunately,
Holy shit, what's up, Superman? How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well, Clark Kent. Thank you.
Thank
I like
you.
your mug. It's good to see your mug.
Yeah,
Your ugly mug.
my ugly mug.
Your ugly yellow mug. Still talking about your face. All right. How you been, man?
I've been pretty good. Been doing okay. Just fucking, living, man. Just fucking living.
Livin.
hmm I got a new microphone, so that's pretty cool. I got the, I was using a blue snowflake, and now I'm using a blue Yeti. So
Yeah.
at least,
You want to show? We can compare our tips. I'm gonna compare tips.
yeah. You want to cross stream?
Yours is bigger than mine. Oh well.
First time I heard that.
It's not the first time I've said it. Let me tell you. Lots of orgies. Lots. Yeah.
Yeah. This fuck over here. What's the party?
I'm lonely and having fun. Whatever.
Hey, man,
I'm like,
you do you.
I'm like one of those DVDs at Blockbuster. Just take me home. Bring me back on Monday.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
I'm excited actually. We've actually had this show for a while, long enough to have some fans. A couple. And I'm not talking about the ones on the ceiling. I'm talking about humans who watch the show. And we had a couple send us some gifts. So
Yeah.
Our good friends Brian and Holly, who enjoy the show, they sent us something and said we would not open it until the show.
Yeah.
So,
and we both followed instructions, and we both did not open them.
That's right. I drove across town to get this to him, like fucking UPS. It was very nice.
So wait, before we open it, did you get my text like late at night about this? I think
No, I didn't know. I thought you were talking to someone else about it. What are you? Something about a dick or a penis or something?
Yeah, because I got home after work and I was like looking at it. I was like this. I wasn't peeking or anything. I just looked at it and I just go. And I thought to myself, I think it's a dick. And then I text you just with no context.
Yeah.
I just texted you. I think it's a dick.
Yeah,
but you respond, and then you responded later, a day or two later, with other things. So I'm just like,
it's fucking Sunday at 12:57 a.m. Just out of nowhere. Your last text was 8 hours before that. It says "fuck yeah," and then 8 hours later it just says, "I think it might be some sort of dick." That's it. That's all you. I mean, I don't know. It's like I don't know if he's talking to me or not, and so I did not respond. And then 4 days later, we have our next text message. I just left you hanging. I was like, I don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It was late. I probably just smoked a bowl. I was just like, this is a dick. It's got to be
a dick.
I don't know. It feels like a dick.
All right.
You want to open it?
Yeah, we have to. I hope it's a dick now. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, man.
It really is a dick.
Alex is over here feeling it up like fucking Christmas for a whole week. I think it's a dick. Is it a dick? It's a dick.
I knew it was. See,
what
I fucking told you.
Wait, it's something. Right. What the fuck is? What is this?
It's candy.
No, man, I'm not eating this fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh well, hey, I think it's vegan.
Or is it soap?
It's not vegan. It's made with goat's. It's made with goat's milk. That's pretty cool.
It says vegetable, glycine, sodium. It doesn't say you should eat it. It says love suds.
It doesn't say you should eat it. Well, nothing that you buy ever says you should eat it.
It says love suds, man.
Wait, is it soap?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's candy. You should eat it, Tony.
No, it's not, man. I'm not fucking eating this dick. I'm not. It's really heavy. I mean, it's like
Oh yeah,
actually,
that's soap. That's soap. Don't eat that.
I never sniffed a dick before. I'm sniffing this one. Well, here, you got to take it out of the wrapper. Oh, you're. What's this? Mine says
Oh,
goat's milk.
it smells so clean, but I feel so dirty.
Oh, fuck. It smells like a dick. Ugh. Like it smells like a soapy cock. Don't put it in your mouth.
Oh yeah, I mean this is soap, man. I feel it.
Oh man, I gotta wash.
No, you don't need to wash it. You wash your hands with this.
You wash your mouth out. Oh. He's being punished.
I don't like soap, Mom.
Dude, it really is soap. Oh shit, putting this
Yeah,
back in
it
there.
is. I bet you. When they watch this, they're gonna be laughing their ass off. When I was like, I think it's candy. Like, don't eat it.
So close.
Yeah, I know.
Well, thanks for the dicks.
Yeah, guys, I really appreciate it.
It's fucking perfect. It really is.
Mine's got a blemish on it. Mine's got a little blemish on it.
That's not a blemish. Yours came with herpes.
What have you been up to?
I'm gonna laugh if it makes us break out.
I know, right?
We're allergic to our soapy dicks.
Soapy
Is it
dicks.
body wash? Doesn't say.
I mean, smells good.
For those tough to reach areas.
Deep inside.
Christ.
See, that's so funny. I knew it was a dick. I knew it was. I could feel it.
I didn't touch it. Like I'm not the kind of guy that does this before I open my gift.
You gotta grind the pepper. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna put this by the sink and not tell Callie? It just like at the kitchen sink. It just look. It'd honestly be a really good way to wash your hands. It just like
it is, yeah. It's like grinding pepper. You gotta when. Say when.
Oh my god, this was a great, perfect, nice job, nailed it.
Yeah, good job, guys. Like, I mean, sincerely, thank you for thinking of us and getting us a present. And this is probably one of the best presents I've ever gotten. So,
finally, a cock that our cocks can aspire to be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
It's really cool, actually. I mean, I keep on touching it, and I feel like I need to rinse my hands off.
And I have condensation on my cup, so I'm like getting bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hot. Wow, we just spent 8 minutes talking about soapy dicks. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's so funny. I knew it was a dick.
I'm glad you knew it was a dick.
In my hands, I was like, this feels like a dick. And then a feeling deep inside me that was a dick. I just knew it. I could feel it. You know what I mean? Tony?
Not that deep, but pretty deep inside.
Right? I mean, regular amount of deep, right? Average deep. This is average deep.
Average. Yes, thank you. That's average depth. That's right. That's average depth for. Hey, don't sniff the dick box. The cat is sniffing the dick box.
Well,
She's like, I smell soapy dicks. Fuck. Stop touching. Yeah. I just still like the washing your mouth out thing. I'm just like, do I have to? Yes. I've had it with you, Timmy.
Oh man, you put it back in the bag?
Safety first.
No, man, let it breathe. Take it out. Hey, it's been in there this whole time.
No, it wasn't. It just had fresh air. It's like I can't breathe. There. Hey. I'll give him some fresh air. It's still safe if you put the plastic. If the condom's on the bottom, you're still safe, right?
No, exactly. You got to cover the balls. The balls are important.
It's just soapy. That's why.
It's green.
It's veiny as shit too. Is this on? Did this come from Temu? I feel like this is a Temu special.
What's a Temu?
Temu is cheaper than Amazon.
Oh.
It's veiny.
It's nice.
And they're like, listen, we got these molds for, because if you think about it, like when Hell goes and buys a dildo this size, besides you, who buys one of these this size? So they're sitting around with these molds, and they're like, what are we gonna do with these fucking molds? No one's buying the little dicks. So
Wait.
we'll make them into soap.
That's little?
I mean, this is me. That's it. This is all you get.
I thought this was a large average.
No, you're not watching enough porn, Alex. I hold my dick up to the screen. I'm like, nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Yep. Anyway.
I'm an extra medium.
It's not about length. It's about width, Alex. That's what the gals don't want to tell you.
Well, this sparks a dick story that happened recently.
I'm in. No pun intended.
Okay, so at my work, people order to-go food, right? And you gotta write what's on them, right? You know, like if we don't have, like, but we have stickers for certain items, but sometimes it's like we don't have the sticker for it, so it's like Caesar salad or tacos or whatever.
Yeah.
But I know some of the regulars, and as a joke, I draw dicks on their to-go box sometimes, and I know them, and they know that they're gonna get a dick drawn on their box, and some of the people like it and like are expecting like new exciting dicks doing new exciting things, you know. But this guy that I'm friends with, Daddy actually.
No. What'd you do to Daddy?
I have two Daddy stories. Daddy's very popular on this podcast. So Daddy came in and he got 4 cheeseburgers, 1 for him and 3 for his other kids or whatever they are. I don't even know. His little kitty cats. And 4 burgers, same burger, and I drew dicks underneath the food, so like they eat the food and then there would be dicks under it. And
you evil bastard.
His 3 fake sons are like 21, 18, and like 15. So they're all like pretty young. And so I guess, and he didn't know I was gonna, like, I mean, he probably figured, but you know, he didn't know I would like draw dicks in like the like his fake kids to go box. And so I drew dicks in all the boxes, and I guess it sparked a heated discussion at home how like they were kind of like, I want to say upset, I guess, but a little like they didn't feel represented because they're I guess they're like, you know, got the hood, you know what I mean?
Huh?
They're not circumcised.
Oh, well, neither am I. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know, but they were like, you know, the dick I drew was not, you know, had less.
Well, how do you draw a dick in a sleeping bag? You know what I mean? How do you draw a dick with a snozzle?
Like, how can you? That's what I told him. I was like, how can you? So him and I were trying to draw like uncircumcised dicks, and he's like, yeah, you're right. It's just hard to like draw it. It doesn't look like anything. I was like, yeah, no one draws dicks circumcised, like, you know, when, you know.
No one draws a dick in a sleeping bag. Nobody draws one like that. It's at the proudest moment. That's when you draw a dick.
So he came back in yesterday to get like more he got more food for just one of the kids, I guess, because the other 2 went home because the spring break was over or whatever. But so I drew another dick, but I drew uncircumcised, and I drew a question mark. So let me know, like, get back at me, sort of thing. Does that look close?
Well, I mean, seriously, like the reason that you draw a dick is you draw it hard, because that's when it, like I said, it's its proudest and strongest. If you draw a soft dick, you have to do a side profile because, you know, I get that. I could see how this sparked a discussion. That
they were
it's
like,
a hell of a thing to talk about while you're putting meat in your mouth, you know.
Yeah,
My dick doesn't look right. It's not adequate.
I just thought it was great that, because as an artist, Tony, you really want to spark conversation, and you want like people to feel it, So like, if I could do that, with my art, I'm just really, I feel blessed.
What I want to do is quit my corporate job and come be a fucking prep cook with you and draw dicks. That's what I want to do. Fuck my life.
That's my life, man. You gotta like.
I'll be broke, but I'll be happy. We need 6 more dicks drawn. Let's go, people.
Man, I felt like I gotta wash my hands. It's soap.
I'm putting these soapy dick hands in my hair, and I just bathed.
You know what?
This white streak.
You know what's funny is I've had this toy collection up in this room for years.
Yeah.
And this is the first dick that's been in here. It's pretty weird.
Well, we'll get more dicks. We need like a dick. There's a white space behind your head. There needs to be a dick there, like on the wall. Yep. I don't know. Okay. Hello?
Thanks for the dick present, but like this present probably ruined the whole show because this is what we're going to be doing the whole time.
Those fucking dicks away. You can't stop putting it near your face, can you?
I'm just thinking. Like,
I'm gonna start using this at work. Like, how can I save money on your bill? I can't. I can't think of anything.
It's just a new fidget spinner, It's like it's not like a little office toy, a stress release. I'm so stressed.
Honestly, like this is a choking hazard. Just saying. The first soap I've seen that's a choking hazard.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So I got another daddy story.
What's up?
Okay. So me and my daddy, like he'll wait for me to get like closed up at work, and then we'll go get a drink sometimes. And like when you meet up with someone and you don't realize that they're a little more fucked up than you thought they were.
Yeah, like drunk or just fucked up in the head.
Yeah, I mean, I'm drunk. I mean, drunk.
Okay.
But so I didn't know that Daddy was like a little half in the bag, And we get to the bar to have a drink. We're having a drink, just talking, and I'm just joking around, like not being like just making jokes and kind of like lightly gaslighting him, but in like just like a funny way, like making a joke. I was just like, because he's really into motorcycles. He loves like motocross and shit like that. And I was like, hey, did you know that Yamaha put out a line of yarmulkes? He's like, what? No way. I'm like, yeah. The president of Yamaha is Jewish, and he decided to put out some yarmulkes. They're called Yamahamas.
Sorry, that's just a funny joke.
I was like, ask anybody. Ask anyone. Anyone will tell you. Everyone knows about it. This is a very known thing. Surprised you don't know. And when I said, ask anyone, he really did. The bartender walked behind the bar in front of us at that time, and he just goes, hey, did you know that Yamaha put out a line of yarmulkes? The guy and the bartender's like, what? It's like,
what?
It's like 20 minutes from closing. He's like, been doing this all day. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, yeah. They're called Yamahamas. And then meanwhile, I'm just like, yes, it worked.
I've been wondering what you've been up to since stand up.
It's just.
Why are you just doing solo shows for yourself? Yeah. Oh my god, I still got it.
Yeah. Yamahanicas.
Jesus Christ. Oh shit. As I said that, I thought of something. I was like, as we're talking, I'm thinking, I'm like, come on, Tony, something funny must have happened in the last 2 weeks. So something did happen. I didn't say it, but I made me laugh really hard. So this past Sunday at the venue, they had church services and they were sold out. But I came to the last service. There was 3. I showed up at noon just to work the last one. And this new kid, younger guy, like half my age, he's standing there, and we're just a couple of us. We're coming in to fill in for the people who are already there. They're going to leave. We're going to take their spots. They're going to go away. So we're just being briefed, but kind of casually as to what we're going to be doing. And this guy's talking about the kids reading the lineup, and he's like talking about the church services and whatnot. You know, talking about Easter and all this shit because it's Easter Day, you know, Easter service. And the doors open to the hallway. There's millions of. They rented our venue out. And we were working security, but they had their own security. A ton of people. There were kids running through the back hallway where it's like only the performers are. Like it was it was a mess. And the doors open. Yeah, well, they had like a full band, banjos, yarmulkes, whatever they, the whole thing. Yamahamas. Yeah, they had Yamahamas. Whatever. So this kid, he's like looking at it, and keep in mind, like our 2 management people are there, and I work at a place that's that's trying to be politically correct as possible. So I'm always like zip, just try to keep my mouth shut. So I'm standing there looking at the thing, and he's asking, he's like, well, how many people are there for the show? And they're like, oh, it's sold out. It's like 700. And he's like, this is the 3rd service? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, I so bad just wanted to be like, huh? I didn't want to do anything. I just looked at him and I was like, and no one said anything. You know what I mean? I was like, ooh.
And who was this guy?
He was just a coworker. It was me and him getting ready to fill in. He was just a younger guy, but it was he's just like no filter. Didn't think about it. He's like, 3 services. That's like 2,100 people. Jesus Christ! Like, Happy Easter, just hanging around. Oh, it was fucking great. That was it. But I was like, yes, thanks for saying that, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate that a lot.
You stiff around here.
Yeah, real stiff.
I didn't get one chocolate bunny this year, but anyway, yeah, that made me laugh. It's fucking Easter. That was great. I love it when people are just it just comes out of their mouth.
Yeah,
and it's not me. I'm usually the asshole saying stupid shit.
Oh yeah, me too. Like always, like
wow, you took over for me. Thanks, man. You fell on the sword. But I mean, I think I probably said it I'd say it like 10 times every day. So just not on Easter.
It'd been funny if someone in the church heard him, and he had to be like, Jesus Christ. And they see him, you're like, oh, I mean, like, praise him, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, that was great. That was absolutely wonderful. Last night, I didn't get to see much. Cool story. I don't have a punchline really here, but anyway, the people from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an improv show. It started out as an English show, and then you had Wayne Brady on there. You had Drew Carey on there. It's evolved over time. So a couple of those people, including Bill Murray's brother, actually do the live version. It's called Who's Live Anyway? And they did last night, and they're doing Friday night at our venue. And
cool.
Greg Poops, whatever. Yeah. And then the other dude, I have to pull up the picture real quick because I took, I was nerding out a little bit last night.
It was that tall dude, and then that like short.
It's the blonde guy. The blonde guy's name is Ryan Stiles. Yeah, that's the one I recognized right out of the fucking gate. And then it's Joel Murray, who actually does look like fucking Bill Murray. And then Greg Proops and Jeff B. Davis. He's the younger guy. I think the other, because it used to be Ryan Stiles and then an older, shorter guy, the bald head. I think he was there. But in any case, at the venue, so I did not get to work the show. I had to work the front door where all the riffraff was happening outside. If you take a job like mine and you tell people no, then they tend to put you in positions where you have to tell people no all the time. So now I check IDs and tell drunks to stay the fuck out. But or don't bring in your giant dildo unless you plan on anyway. So I didn't get to watch the show, but I was we have lockers in the hallways. This is an old school that's been converted into a venue and blah blah blah. So there's lockers, and they give you a locker. You put your shit in there. So I'm in my work locker doing my thing, and I have a picture of Puddles. Like, yeah, you know, I have a picture of Puddles in there in my locker. So I'm there standing there, and all of a sudden they come around the corner to come to the show. They're just showing up for the night, and I'm like, holy shit, you know. And the one guy's like, they were all talking and whatnot, and they were like, hey, you got your locker open, and the guy's like, he's like, comes up to me like he's gonna slam it in my face, and I was like, do it, put me out of my misery. And he was like, what the fuck? I was like, don't you tease me with a good time, sir. It was like, holy fuck. He thought he's just gonna be cool. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm just cool, man. Remember this? I was like, yeah, I remember it. Get in. He's like, who the
in there? Come on.
I know. I was like, come on, do it, fucker. And yeah, they were scared of me, so they went away. But you see that tail in my? Look at that. You see that?
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, they got a little tail in the show today. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, showing a little tail. In any case, end of the show, standing in the hallway again, got my locker open, and then Ryan Stiles, like they're all coming by, and each one of them's like, hey man, that's a cool locker, blah blah blah, you know, like hey blah blah blah, and it's like, oh hey, Puddles pity party. I was like, oh yeah, good stuff. And Ryan Stiles comes by, and he's like, I don't have anything clever to say. I was like, I don't either, but you're the shit. He's just like, thanks. I was like, no problem. That was it. I just got to tell Ryan Stiles he was the shit. He's all like,
me neither, but you're the shit.
I did sneak into the show like on my break. I just went in. I just stood there and watched him do a bit. It was really fucking cool. But here's what made me laugh, because I peeked in the show towards the middle, but I was working the door after we let everyone in. I was working the door because there was a woman outside walking laps. She had seriously done like 600 laps in 2 days. She punched a cop in the face. It was an issue. So I had to stay at the door and make sure she didn't come in. Didn't have shoes on. It was wild. Very Portland. So in any case, I'm watching out for that riffraff. And I hear this woman coming down the stairs, and she's like, this is the worst fucking comedy show I've ever been to. And it was like 10 minutes in. Yeah. And so she's walking out, and I was like, and she's leaving. I said, it's because it's improv. I was like, man, she didn't fucking know. But it was so funny. I was like, you idiot. You bought a ticket and didn't know what the hell you were going to see? She thought it was stand-up. And I'm like, good luck with that shit. But it was, she didn't understand the skits. I was like, have you never seen this show? This is not stand-up.
Right.
It's the opposite.
Well, and also, like, you know, give it a second.
Yeah, 10 minutes. The fuck? They had I took a picture. They had their list backstage where where we are. I saw their list, what games they were going to play. They had it all lined up, and I was just like, yeah, you just didn't like that game. Go back for the next one. They're going to do Jeopardy in a minute. Like,
yeah, they're going to do.
I was like, you fucking idiot. You bought a ticket. Like, it's just funny to me to be sitting there and be like, where's the punchlines? Like, you know, you expect someone to come tap the mic, like, you know, so my daughter turned 16, you know, like, no. And freeze. That's what they're doing. They're playing freeze tag and shit, you know? Yeah. Like, yeah, do your research or just stay. You're already there. You know, you bought the ticket. Enjoy the ride. But anyway, that was a lot of fun last night to see that. I've realized I'm now getting the most exciting part of my life is my second job. So, and some fucking hobbies, but whatever. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, but at least your second job is like, it's a pretty cool job. You know, like you get to like, you know, see some shit you like and get into the venue, you know, later and see other stuff. Yeah, I mean.
No, it definitely it's a job with perks for sure, and I do enjoy it. And to roll right the fuck into my my unfortunate topic is my first job. So I don't know if this is going to be funny or not. Just look at this more like a public service announcement for those of you listening to this shit. I work for a giant corporation. They're ranked in the top 50. So if you have Fortune 500 companies, apparently we're in the top 50. So this is supposed to be one of the best companies in all the land. Now, on So basically, this is what this is about. Is this is the premise is that this is what corporations do when they want to shave headcount. It's basically kind of
What do you mean by that?
they want you to quit.
Got it.
Long story short. So when a company decides they have too many people on the books, the first thing that they'll do, and this is something I actually came across me on Instagram. Like I follow a lot of different people, and one of them was like, "Hey, this is how companies will fucking will try to get you to quit." So I on Saturday I got called out. I never get called out for anything. In 9 years, I never really get called out for doing anything like threatened to get written up or fired or anything. But the rumor, it was the news was coming that this bullshit was coming down the pike, that the company's looking to shave like 30, 40, 50, however much, shave headcount. So we knew some bullshit was coming. So long story short, what they're doing is from the top down, they're making our managers get into us and ride us for any little thing, micromanagement. Mm-hmm. So that's the first step. When a company wants to get rid of people, it costs them money. If they have to fire you, if you already know this, great. But for other you don't, it costs them money when you go on unemployment. It costs them money. They fire you, or of course, if they give you a package, they don't want to do any of that shit. They want you to walk the fuck away. They want you to just pack the fuck up and leave. That's the easiest thing for you to do for them is just leave. That's it. So that's the first step in their strategy, is to get you to quit. So the first thing they do is they micromanage the living shit out of you. The second thing is they make you feel like you're not good at your job while systematically writing you up. And the third is that you fucking tap out. Like, that's the point.
Right.
So I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. So my manager, who I've worked with 3 times before, we get new managers every 6 months. I got her back for the 3rd time. And I could just sense that shit was off. So basically, they're not allowed to say this because it's a corporation and everyone's watching. So you just have to read between the lines. But she's basically being forced from her management to implement all these strategies. You could tell she doesn't like it. She's calling out a lot, stressed the fuck out. So she put me in a meeting and was like, listen, you're not meeting your numbers on this one particular metric. I'm like, okay, I'll work harder. So we talk on Saturday, and she never does a 2-hour meeting. 2 hours on fucking Saturday morning. This is the premise. This is what she asked me. Why do you work here? And I told her, I'm always honest. I said, the pay and the benefits. She's like, if you're so miserable here, why do you work here? I was like, many of us are miserable here because the quotas are so fucking high. Y'all are trying to clear us out. And I know these calls are recorded, and I know some sick fuck, probably her manager's like, watching it all, They're sick. Why wouldn't they? Making sure that she's doing her job. So long story short, she runs me through the mill. She's just like, yeah, she's like, you should look for other work. You're not good at this. 9 fucking years. And I'm not shitting you out. I got back on the phone. I told her, I said, you know what? I said, you're right. You're right. I should do something else. I am better than this shit. You're absolutely right. I'm so much better than this. I'm taking the rest of the day off. She thought I was going to go back on the phones. I was like, see you, bitch. I'm going to lay on my couch, smoke dope, and forget about the world. And I just laid there. I just relaxed. I was like, I'm not going to get on the phones and be angry. I'll get myself fired doing this shit.
Right.
So I just took the day off. I can do that. And just relaxed and thought about it. And I was just like, you know what? I do hate this job. But so does everyone else who works here. This is like riding a bull. You want to get rid of me, and I want to leave, but I'm not going to quit. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what? Don't piss off old Tony G. Because the one thing that motivates me is when someone tells me I cannot do something. Other than that, I'll just sit on the street and be a bum. But if you tell me I can't do something, motherfucker, I'm in. And so I went back to work on Monday, selling everything. I didn't give a fuck. Like, oh, my phone's broken. You need 6 more phones then. That way you'll never have a problem. Okay, I'll take all 6. You got it. Here they come. Fuck it. Still not good enough. Still harping on us. Harping on people that have been there forever. Like calling 3 of us into a meeting at once, badgering the living shit out of us, sending us off for a 9.5-hour shift. It's like, what the fuck are you crazy pricks doing? This is the first part of their strategy. All you have to do now, hang the fuck out. Yeah. It's like, yeah. So now when I'm in these meetings, I'm like, I totally understand what you're going through. And I'm sorry that they're putting you through this. I'm going to be okay. I'm using the company to achieve small goals I have in the near future. And when I'm done with them, I may or may not leave. But that's going to be my decision. Unless you choose to let me go, in which case, pay me.
Yeah.
You're a corporation that works in money. Pay me.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't bow down. If anyone is hearing this, we have 6 followers, so whatever. But if this resonates with you, don't fucking buy in. Don't let them push you out. There's nothing wrong with your fucking performance. It's wrong with their managing of the company. That's it. They cut headcount so the stockholders give them blowjobs behind the short bus. That's all it is. It's a bunch of corporate horse shit. And I feel sorry for you if you're in middle management and you're being pushed from your manager to get people to fucking quit. That's a disgusting fucking practice. And that's what these companies are really all about. They usually like a dirty little whore and then they throw you away. So before they throw you away, make sure you take the money out of their fucking pocket and go on about your business. Don't leave without your money. Either unemployment or a fucking check. Don't walk away from a company unless you just can't take it. You have a better gig lined up. Then good for you. Then fuck them. And make sure you pull your pants down and show them your asshole on your last fucking little video chat. That's my piece. Corporations are what they are. We all know we need them so we can use their products and bitch about them the whole time. That's what these corporations are good for. Get your fucking money. I have a friend of mine who rode this out for 6 months. She would not leave without her money. They had to write her up because big companies, it's hard to get fired from. It's a long fucking process. But once you've made up your mind, just ride it the fuck out. So she got written up. Then she took time off. She got written up. Long story short, she ended up getting, $600 a week in unemployment? She got the maximum payout. She wrote it the fuck out. She used every benefit she had with the company. Do that because there's no telling how long it's going to be before you get another fucking job. It doesn't sound very promising out there. Don't walk away without the option for unemployment. That's fucking crazy. That's a big company trying to get you to do a fucking favor for them after they're trying to fire you and leave you with nothing, so that makes them look good. Fuck them.
I do like that you're like staying there like out of spite almost.
No, fuck with me, man. Don't.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to leave? Now I'm gonna have a good time.
Now we're having fun. Now I'm gonna be the top fucking rep, and I'm still gonna quit when I'm ready. So blow me. That's it. But what I really know about the company is this: it's cyclical. These companies work in cycles and quarterly. So this time last year, they laid off just about everyone in customer service. And now when you call into the company, you can't understand what the fuck they're saying. We all know how that goes. So, but the thing is that they laid them off. What do you think they did before they started laying people off? They tried to get as many people to walk the fuck out first.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole point is, first they see how many people they can just get to upright and quit. Then they look at the head count and they say, okay, we actually have to shed this amount of money. We have to get rid of these many people. So we did have this many people quit. We got to get rid of this amount. Write them a fucking check and get the hell off our payroll. No problem. Now, a company will always tell you, we're not writing any fucking checks. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Either through unemployment or right in my face, asshole. But you'll write me a check. Absolutely. You're trying to get rid of me. I'm over fucking 40 years old. You know how hard it is to get a fucking job over 40? They're looking at 20-year-olds learning trades. They don't give a fuck about me. The only thing I'm going to do is sell insurance. Listen, we're all dying, but don't you need some fucking don't you care about your cat? Don't you? Yeah, come on. Look for your cat. You need to get some insurance so your cat can live a good life. That's what awaits me. So why rush it? Why not make the customers laugh while I jack their bills up for them? They make a little money.
Yeah. I mean,
so that's a positive spin on corporations trying to stick it up your ass.
Yeah.
I hope that was informative, but this is the fucking future, and that is a tactic, unfortunately.
You know, I think what you're talking about is like,
I should have.
It's real, and it's like what a lot of people have to like look forward to. Unfortunately, but the whole time you were talking about that, I kept on kind of looking over at this dick and being like, there's a soapy dick over there.
Right.
Like as you were talking, I was like, it just kind of made me laugh inside my head. I was like, look at that dick. It's made out of soap.
This is going into my work meetings. I understand what you all are trying to do, and I understand that I'm not meeting the goals that you have set forth before me because they're unattainable. I just want you to understand that I like this company, and I would like to have a new role here. Anything that you all can offer me, I would like to do for you. I'm dedicated. I am committed to this company. I am dead serious. I can't. I have to stay here. I'm going to lose it. Don't tell me you're firing me. I don't want to hear it.
You tell me you're firing.
Don't tell me. Don't say it. Don't. It's a real dick and I'll use it. That's my final call when HR is in there and they're canning me. I'd be like, all right, we need to have a serious conversation. And I'm filming that for the show. I'm going Insta-famous on that shit. Setting up my ring light. I have everything. You got to get ready to fire me? Okay, let me set up my studio. We're gonna make good on this shit. I'll make some money on your ass. Yeah, I'm gonna have my soapy. Damn, it's really bubbly.
I know. Yeah. It's on my face too.
It's like pre-soap.
Yeah,
you know? Pre-soap. But yeah, so watch out for that, gang. They're coming for you. That's how their stupid little strategy works. It doesn't. Fuck them. So yeah, we had a funnier topic because we were talking about dicks and bullshit. So we could talk about the farting on the plane thing.
Yeah. So a while back, I think I heard about this right when it happened. It happened in January of this year. So basically, a really long story, kind of short, is an American Airlines flight was delayed after a disgruntled passenger was removed from the plane because he wouldn't stop farting on the plane. So a plane got grounded because
the toots.
Because somebody was farting so much, and apparently he wouldn't stop. It's like he was doing it out of like spite, like he was just like, you want me to stop farting? I am not gonna stop farting.
I mean, what's he doing? Sitting there pulling his own finger? Like, I'll never stop. I'll never stop.
It was a flight from Phoenix to Austin, Texas. So I don't think it was like a very long flight.
Yeah.
But
like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I know. But like he wouldn't stop farting. So the plane had to get, what I'm reading here is grounded, and it says that the passenger was disgruntled. So he wouldn't stop farting. It was like he was mad.
But you can't stop once you started. It stings. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's so cool. Like, I just think it's cool when people could do things like on command. Like people could like cry, like on command.
Oh yeah,
people they do that. Like, I love. Like I think that's like a superpower. Like I could fart as much as I want whenever I want, like on command. That's really cool. I think that's a talent for sure.
I mean, but what if he just had airplane food? Like, it's not his fucking fault y'all give shitty food.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think there was a whole lot of food from a flight.
Well, airport. You can blame it on them. I eat your fucking airport cheeseburger, and now I have the toots. Technically, it's your fucking fault. So,
I think I would agree with that.
Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy. And then I saw this article to that point. There's this article floating around on Instagram where these manufacturers of airplane seats are trying to come up with new ideas so people are more comfortable. They could fit more people in there. So I saw there's an actual video from some conference for airplane seats, or how exciting that sounds. All these fun jobs out there I could have. But in any case, the seat concept is that you have, here's a seat and then there's a seat, right? And then they both can do that, right? Yeah, that's exactly what they look like. Those are the seats. So someone sits down here, and then they can both lay the fuck out. And of course, whoever made the video automatically like edited it, and it was just like someone sitting up here, fart, 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 face, 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 fart, 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 face, face, face. Like, hello, you know what I mean? So can you imagine, like, you're trying to get your seat, and you're like, oh no, I got the bottom row. Fuck. you have to wear a gas mask. Yeah. Like in the top row, you cannot have a bowel movement, or you get fined. So that guy this guy you're talking about has to be bottom seated. Like
whoever thought of that, like the concept of that brought that to the board meeting at, that they were definitely an older sibling that had to share a room with their sibling who got the top bunk. who
Right?
who was like, I'm on top bunk. Who was just farting on their younger sibling.
Or they've never flown,
Yeah.
or they ride first class. Because it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This wasn't invented by someone who rides in coach.
Yeah. This wasn't invented by some poor person. Some
No.
fucking this was invented by someone that's like, you know, invented by someone that only farts on people, never that has been farted on, you know?
Right. Well, I mean, the thing is like whoever came up with this concept showed it to some other people because they actually invented a prototype, and that's what was in the commercial. So it's to the point. It's like, okay, so not only did you think it was a good idea when you drew it on a napkin, but you showed it to their boss, to your boss's boss's boss, and everyone's like, yeah, farting in people's faces, that's gonna sell, definitely. Yeah, damn it. I'm tired of the rich making decisions for the poor. We are tired of this shit. Okay? We're not farting in each other's faces.
Yeah.
If the whole plane's like that and you put the rich on the bottom, then I'm good with it. Not a problem at all. I'll have more beans, please. Oh, you don't have beans? I brought beans. This is an 8-hour flight. Here we go. Didn't need more will kill me, but in the meantime, I'll be farting in your nostrils.
I just love news articles that are like this, like even just an article like what you were saying, and the news article that was about the guy that had to like landed a plane with his asshole. You know, like I just think that there's so much bullshit, there's so much terrible shit in the world, especially right now, and I like to see on the actual news something like this. It's like, all right, don't forget about the terrible shit or whatever, but also let's lighten it up a little bit every once in a while. Throw in a little squeaker, you know? Like there's a lot of terrible shit out there, and it's every once in a while it's lightning, and it feels like you know, it feels nice to just be like, yeah, let's hear a story about somebody that's just shitting all over the plane. You know?
Right. Hell yeah, right. Just like call it real news.
Yeah.
Like real, this is just real. It, you know, nothing to do with politics. It's just real news. Like someone really got kicked off a plane for shit in their pants because they ate the airport food. You know, whatever the hell happened. Yeah, good stories like that. They would only be on like once a day for 30 minutes because that's all you need for news anyway. But that's a really good idea. Absolutely, we need more shit stories. This is not going for humor here, but something that I saw Jim Brewer, the comedian, closing out his act. He has someone posted his closer, and it's not a funny closer. It's like the tail end. It's like a public service announcement. He basically, and I really liked it because this is something that I always felt would be a good way to end a show. But he basically said, listen, he's like, somewhere out in this audience, this is not funny. This is just real in the heartstrings. He's like, listen, somewhere out there, someone's dealing with the death in the family in this crowd. Someone out there's just found out their kid has special needs. Somewhere out there tonight, someone just lost their fucking job and doesn't know what to do. He's like, so keep that in mind that we need to look out for each other. We're all going through hell, and we need to be good to each other this year, especially because in a couple of months, they're going to ramp up the bullshit and they're going to start making us hate each other so they can get elected.
Yep.
Like, so keep that in mind. That they don't give a shit about your problems. We got to look out for each other. Treat each other with respect, love, care, all that stuff. It's really fucking nice to see the actual philosophers and people with hearts. They're called comedians. It's nice to see them once in a while say something like that because they actually fucking feel for everyone out there. They do get frustrated. And the reason they are frustrated is they do comedy as that vessel to make people laugh at the bullshit. But for comedians to go up on stage and be like, hey, heads up, these people that you're going to vote for don't give a flying fuck about you. They never did. Because if they did, they would say things like this instead of what they are saying. So I just thought that was really fucking nice. And then I'm at the gym and I see the news and the channel's Fox News. And guess what they're ramping up?
Yep.
People are pawning all their goods because they don't have any money due to a dangerous economy. It's like, yeah, because your stance is going to be that whoever the Republican is going to bring money back to America. And you're already ramping it up, ass lips. The truth is, just to be real quick, if Mr. T gets voted back into office, He said 6 months ago, I really don't want to be fucking president if it's going to go the way it's going to go, because I'll be another fucking Herbert Hoover. I'll be guiding this country through another fucking depression. So enjoy your fucking selves while you still have money in your pocket, because the American dollar is going to piss, and they're going to act like it isn't for the next 6 months, and then right after that, we're all going to get fucked with a soapy dick. So please enjoy yourselves. Please enjoy the fucking summer. Have a good time. Turn your fucking TV off. Pawn it. Just like they said on Fox News. You want to pawn something? Pawn your TV. It's full of bullshit. Pawn that fucker. Get rid of it. Go have fun this summer. That's it. I'm done.
At least we'll have something to eat. Yeah.
You wash your mouth out. Yeah, we need more dicks on the show to lighten things up. Sorry, I have passion, folks. So have fun. But just to stay on track with farts and poop and everything, we did have a really bitchin' song that we listened to for the last 2 weeks. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree.
Yeah. Alex picked it. He found it and everything. I think your feed is full of shit. Like poop. Like every time you send me something, he sent me a clip this morning. Yesterday, I don't know, but a clip of some Japanese restaurant or Chinese, I don't know, but Asian restaurant overseas that serves everything with poop and toilets and like shit food, like food that looks like shit, but you cut it open and it's chocolate cake, like stuff like that. So Alex is just constant poop, like whatever the internet's like poop, poop, poop.
I got shit blinders, you know, I'm just like focus.
Mine's vagina and politics. Yours is fecal matter. That's good.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
Well, the band is Gutalax. That's the name of the band. They're a band from the Czech Republic. They've been a band since 2009, quite a little while. And the name of the song is Buttman.
Yeah.
Buttman, that is the name of the song, and the genre of music that they play is like grindcore, death metal, and like there's other genres that they fall into, like horror, like horror comedy metal kind of like stuff. Right. So yeah. So what do you think, Tony?
Honestly, I thought it kicked ass. Like it was nice. Like, well, it's not just it reminded me kind of like of like a little bit of like Green Jelly, and then I don't know, just more like I don't know how to explain it, but like honestly, like a little bit of like Rob Zombie-ish. Like but the reason for that is because of the edits that they put in, like in the beginning, like of different songs. Well, with Buttman, like I listened to a lot of it. I listened to a couple of albums. So in any case, so you'll notice a pattern with them that they use a lot of pop culture and whatnot in their references, all related to poop usually, or shitting or something like that. So with that, it's just like the first one of the songs they open. It's like someone's taking a shit for 5 minutes. It's like, oh, then some woman screaming like a horrible poop is coming her way, like all that, and then they rip into it, you know, and they're like, and I'm like, yeah, this is like Rob Zombie, man. It's fucking kick ass. Like, but the music is like, like I worked out to it and I'm laughing. I'm laughing fucking hard because I'm like pushing, I'm like trying to push and like trying not to shit myself because you're like, I'm like, fuck off. Like, trying to condense my pecs here. Like, not my ass cheeks. Really funny, really fucking funny, but it kicks ass. Mm-hmm. It's like, I could go watch this.
Yeah, for sure. It has like both things combined, which is really nice. I like that when that happens, when you actually like it, you're like, man, this does rule, but it's also funny. Like, right. They do a good job of combining those two elements, I think. So yeah, song's called Buttman, and his vocal style is like this like kind of death metal grindcore style, but it's like he kind of sounds like he kind of sounds like he's farting, but he's using his mouth.
Yeah.
But he's very expressionate, like when he's like doing the he's like, you know, like making the farting noises, and like you could tell he's like talking in like that like a fart language.
Right. Farting in tongues.
But they all dress up like in hazmat suits.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they play live, like they
Right.
all has like the hazmat suit, and like they have like toilet paper, and the audience throws toilet paper at them and stuff. And
It's like war, but for shit.
yeah, exactly. And the album that this song that Buttman came off of is the album is called The Shittables, and
Yeah.
it's like
Shitpendables? Oh, is it Shittables or Shitpendables?
it's like the
Sorry.
it's like the Expendables. So yeah, you're right.
Sorry, man. Yeah.
No, you're right because it's like the Expendables, like the movie, the action movie. So it has like on that cover of the Expendables, it has like everyone in the movie like all tough, like like yeah, we're action stars, and it has them, the band members in their hazmat suits, and there's like some poop monsters and stuff,
Yep. Yeah, and there's plungers coming off of instead of guns or whatever. There's plungers. I'm looking at the picture right now. It's fucking great.
Yeah. So yeah, again, it's just a silly, lighthearted thing,
Here's for those of you who aren't going to listen to the fucking music anyway. Here's some of the names of the songs on this album: Poop Corn, Buttman, Ass My Kiss, Vagina Apocalypse, Sweet and Sour, the Chiropolithic Sound. I don't even know how to say that word, but it's got something to do with poop. Sperm Mustache, Shit Hit, Backdoor Boys, Heavyweight Fart, Shit Busters, that's a good name, and Dislocated Purple Stoma. Fuck. This is great. This is fucking great. I actually checked their tour schedule. They're not over here, but I was like, fuck. This is a reason I would get fired from work right here. I'm just going to start missing work and going to a ton of shows until they fire me. I'm like, sorry, I was watching them cover the Shitpendable album last night. I was busy. They closed with Heavyweight Fart, and I just couldn't leave early. I had to see that.
Isn't there a song on that album called Dire Hero?
Diarrhea?
Yeah, Diarrhea.
I don't know.
No, maybe that might be on
the first one is Dire, Diarr Hero. Dire Hero. Like Diarrhea Hero. It's fucking clever. That's really clever, man. That's a good way. Like, seriously, like, what am I going to do with my time on this earth? I got to work some stupid job to pay the bills, but what do I want to leave behind?
Yeah.
And then you find 5 other people and they're like, yes, this is what we want this is what we want to be known for. We're going to cover the shit metal market. That's it. We got this. And I love that they're not from here because honestly, right now, America can't come out with anything that isn't like have its head up its own ass. No pun intended. We're all so fucking stiff. Europeans have always been better at just being disgusting and getting away with it. So it was perfect. I was like, yeah, it makes sense they're not from America. Like I thought they're from Mexico for some reason. I was like, this seems like a Mexican metal band. I don't know why.
You thought there was some sort of Latin.
I was waiting for a little mariachi, to be honest with you. Just a... It was a good pick, though. Seriously, I hope anyone who bothered, check it out. It's like 2 minutes. The song is 2.5 minutes. So wait until your wife and kids are in the car and play that shit. It's great.
Yeah. Or turn it up. Make them listen to it.
Oh, play it with the windows down. Summer's coming.
Yeah,
have fun. Have fun.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's gonna be beach season. You gotta get your buns nice and toasty. Come on.
Yeah. Could you turn that down? Shut up, bitch! It's summertime. Oh, it's good stuff. Well, I don't know if we have a whole lot of poop music on the old wheel there, but we don't have a lot of heavy stuff. So it is time for the wheel. You should be able to see the wheel if you're watching the show. Yeah. So we have gotten a suggestion from a fan, so we now have 8 spots on the list. So just to fly off, since we're kind of winging it, right? So unless Alex disagrees, we're figuring this out live. Let's say slots 4. What do you think? How should we do this? I was going to say 4 and 8 should be spin agains.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, we'll try to keep that. Audience, make sure you keep it straight here. Not like this is live or anything. Let's see. All right, so here's the list. So we're going to say that number 1 is Fist City, Loretta Lynn.
Okay.
Number 2, More Human Than Human by White Zombie. Gutalax is gone. Number 3 is Melvin's Working the Ditch. Number 5 is going to be 16 Horsepower, Seen What I Saw. Number 7, right? Do I have it? Okay, I think. Poor Eeyore, Flying. Number 9, Thin Lizzy with their song Romeo and the Lonely Girl. That was my pick. And then our suggestion from a fan, number 10, is We Don't Talk About Bruno from the Disney Enchanto movie. So, fucking A.
It's going to be adorable.
Spin that beautiful wheel, Alex.
9.
We're listening to Thin Lizzy, Romeo and the Lonely Girl.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Paul Romeo. It's a true rock ballad, a sweet jam. Y'all should listen to it. Your woman will not kick you out of the car, but it does sound like they're breaking up in the song, so, it might fix your marriage or send it in the right direction.
Who knows?
Yeah. We're here to help.
Either way, it's helping. Negative or positive, we're helping. We're helping that outcome, if it's negative or positive, whatever.
That's right. So to give you a quick summary, dicks are important, especially when they're made of soap. Thank you for that.
And also, we're talking about the dick. What about the balls, right?
We can't not talk about the balls. Listen, I mean, this would be cool this is how we need to funny things up, like Judge Judy, like, order in the court. She needs to use a dick. From here on out. Like, I want everyone who's being serious to have a dick in their hand if they're on television.
If I ever needed to make a toast, I wish I had a dick at my... Excuse me.
Listen up, folks. Listen up.
This thing on.
Just tap the mic.
Anyway, that concludes.
It's coming on my hand. It's literally coming off of my hand. I'm not licking my fingers. I don't know what my dick tastes like. I don't want to know. But yeah, anyway, so hopefully y'all have a thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Yes. The next song is Thin Lizzy, and the name of the song is what?
Romeo and the Lonely Girl.
Romeo and the Lonely Girl by Thin Lizzy. Okay, and as always, thanks for watching and listening. If you would like to suggest a song from an album, you could do so. You could hit us up on Instagram. That's tipfu69. Just direct message us, or on YouTube in the most recent episode in the comment section. You could just leave the name of the band and the song. That'd be great. And yeah, until next time.
And also, we are now on Spotify. So if you just want to listen to the show while you're driving down the road, whatever it is, please, we're on Spotify. This is the future, unfortunately. Long fucking title. You'll see our black and white little animation characters of ourselves. That's us. We'll be posting the second episode there, so please support us wherever you can. Thanks. Cool.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy.